Quarter past the hour now, and new this morning, some big things happening at MidOhio Foodbank this year. Joining us this morning is Matt Habash, CEO and President of MidOhio Foodbank, to talk about everything they've got going on. Matt, good to see you this morning.
Good morning, Jessica.
First of all, let's talk about, I hear that you've gotten a big donation from Kroger that's going to mean some big things for the MidOhio Foodbank. Tell us about that.
Yeah, Kroger's been a long supporter of us. Over the last 5 years, they've donated over 17 million meals between Kroger Company and their customers. So recently, they did Roundup again, which is Roundup, very simple thing to do when you check out, raised $195,000. That equates in our world, where every dollar equals 4 meals. That's over 780,000 meals we're going to be able to use those wonderful dollars and contributions from Kroger and the Kroger customers.
Which is so remarkable, because I know I'm at Kroger pretty much every day, and you're standing at the checkout, they ask you to raise it up. Most people say yes, it's a few cents, but it adds up, and it really goes a long way.
Absolutely. When you think about, folks, everybody doing a little bit in this community, we can do a lot with that. Last year, we gave out over 50 million pounds of food. And the neat thing about all of that, it was over half of that food was fresh food. So we really have moved into produce. Retail store meat from the grocery stores, they're donating the excess they can't sell. So we're really able to use surplus food and feed hungry people in a very healthy way.
Fantastic. Let's talk about Restaurant Week, because for a lot of us here in Central Ohio, it's like a holiday week. We get to try all these new restaurants. Tell us about what Restaurant Week does for you.
Well, I mean, a couple things. Again, adding a donation. It's a $5,000 donation to the MidOhio Foodbank. So again, we turn that into 20,000 meals. But more importantly, it's an opportunity with over 70 restaurants. First of all, to support these wonderful restaurants we have in Columbus, which is great. And second, to get the message out about hunger at the same time. So it's a win-win as people go out to eat, enjoy themselves, also realizing that they're helped to provide a meal for somebody that can't. I think that's awesome.
For people that don't know or don't understand what the MidOhio Foodbank does, could you explain that?
Yeah, it's pretty simple. We connect excess food with people that are hungry. And when you think about it, I've been doing it for over 30 years. It's a wonderful opportunity when you think about bringing together food, surplus food from the food industry. Now over 20 billion pounds of produce is left in the fields every year. We're starting to collect more and more of that and get that to people who can't afford to buy fresh produce. Partner that with, with government food that's available. The state of Ohio is a wonderful partner. And then ultimately the community. So community food drives, events like Restaurant Week, all of those things. When you think about it, I look at it as a three-legged stool. Yeah. Everybody participating, everybody helping, coming together, and we can make sure nobody in this community goes hungry.
But a lot of communities aren't able to make it work like you all do at the MidOhio Foodbank. So
well, we've been very blessed, so thank you.
Well, thanks for being here. It was great meeting you, Matt Habash from the MidOhio Foodbank. Good meeting you.
Thanks, Jess.
And now here's Aaron with the forecast.